Hey, g'day guys, it's Adam from VideoShowMeHow, and in today's video we've got a bit of a special one because we're going to be checking out the STORMOD modular storage system that I've been working on for some time. We're going to do a bit of a review of it, talk you through how it all works. This guy is version 1 live, ready to go. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, if you've been following the channel for some time, you've probably seen iterations of this and probably this in some of the previous videos. I've been working on this for the best part of the last 2 years. Now that seems crazy when I say that, but, yeah, sure, I could have done this just a fair bit quicker, but I've kind of been filming a couple of videos on this thing at the same time, which has taken a whole bunch of time over that same period. So the upside of that is I've been able to test the living daylights out of the prototype versions of the STORMOD system to make sure that it is as reliable, robust and strong as I could possibly make it. This guy here is the final prototype, if you can call it that. This guy's been in the back of the D-Max for probably about 1.5 years. It has gone through hell. I have treated this thing mean. This thing has gone to Cape York and back. It has been rough and tumbled over the old telly track, corrugations galore, and a whole however many trips. I don't even know how many trips over that same period, and it is held up great. The upside is we've been able to sort of update a few things like the different fittings. We've upgraded to full stainless, so the kits for these now are all stainless fittings. Different hinges, so there's no rusting issues. These are a full nylon hinge and have held up really well. All of that sort of stuff. So it's been great to fully test and really give a hard time to the prototype versions to really see what needs to be upgraded and changed before we got to version 1. So what is it? Now you can head on over to stormod.com.au. Ultimately, where this was born is when I first got the D-Max. This is a 2021 D-Max. I think it's around mid-year 21. When I first got this, coming from a Jeep Wrangler, it was my first full dual cab ute setup, and I really wanted to have, and geez, it must have looked a fair bit different, a fair bit different than it does now, but I really wanted to have some sort of permanent storage in the back of it, because when I go camping as often as I can, you know, getting away, that sort of stuff, I wanted to have most of my camping gear and what have you, just the sort of the day trip stuff, and also, you know, the ability to have a quick coffee or something like that. I wanted to have all that gear. You know, we've got sunscreen and, you know, bug spray, all that stuff. I wanted to have some sort of storage in the back of the ute, in the back of the tub, and of course from factory there isn't anything, and that was a bit of a okay, of course I don't have a boot per se, I don't have any of that sort of stuff going on, so what am I going to do? And I played around with different tub, sort of plastic tubs and that sort of stuff, but then they're sliding all over the joint, and I'd played with ratchet strapping and all sorts of different stuff. I've still even got, there you go, from early days, still got the original toe points even down in the back there. I don't know if you can see that. Played with all that sort of stuff and still wanted something different, something a little more permanent, something a little more proper. And then to add to the mix, I wanted to make sure that I also had the ability, like in all my other 4 drives, that I'd have some sort of 12-volt system, and a 12-volt system that would include a way that I could have some hard mounted, some sort of air compressor that I could have on board so I never forget it, because I'm that guy that would always forget my air compressor when I'm up the beach and putting up the, you know, getting off the beach, wanting to do up the tires, and of course I'd left it at home. And you got to struggle straight down to a servo, all of that sort of stuff, you know the drill. So the ability to have that sort of standard basic kind of off-road sort of trip gear permanently attached in some way. And that's where the STORMOD concept really came from. I wanted something that was modular, that I could customize, that maximized the space, hence the leg on the side here. It's probably not the best view here, we'll have a look in a second, but the leg to make the most of the arch, so in the back of the tub with the arch there, so it goes over that to maximize space. But then some sort of way that I could have some bins that I could chuck camping gear in. I wanted it to be super strong as well. I've had sort of standard toolboxes before, banging any heavy fridges in particular. I dinged one of the side and the thing you can't fix, right? It's game over. So I wanted to have that modularity, the ability to sort of swap out parts, which is exactly what these are. You can basically just pull a panel off, replace the panel, and boom, it's brand new again. And with the internal frame in this guy, it's also super strong, so it ticked that box as well. So the bins were born to be able to have the ability to have some sort of lockable storage there. At the time I didn't have the canopy, so I wanted to still be able to lock these so I didn't have to stress about any gear. And then also the ability down the back here to have the sort of the more sealed, or the ability to seal a full box. And in here was where I had my original 12 volt setup. I had 100 amp hour lithium, I had an air compressor here, I had a little 1000 watt inverter that was down in the leg section. That's what sorted me all the way to the Cape and back. This is still the same one. This is the same one as the original prototype, and I've still got it in there. I haven't swapped it out for one of the full version, the version 1s. It's still the OG version. I want to keep this guy in here because it sort of reminds me of what the predecessor to these guys was. So having a look at what is available over at stormod.com.au is this is what you get. This is what they look like from the kits. Here we have 2 of the storage bin boxes. That's these guys, exactly the same as what we're looking at here. And then we have our overarch. This is the box that has the little leg. You spin him around. We can see we've got the cutout so it perfectly fits over the D-Max, the BT50 arches in the back of their tubs. Now, as far as some of the key things with the STORMOD system, one is its strength. All of them have an endoskeleton. So this is aluminium extrusion that sits on the inside. We've got full cast brackets that sit in here that are all alloy as well. You can kind of see them down the bottom there. All of this frame is super strong even without the skin on it. The skin then goes on the top, which is all alloy checker plate, and it together makes, even the skeleton by itself is ridiculously strong, but throwing a skin over the top as well makes the whole thing very, very, very strong. I've got a video coming out soon where we just stack weights on top of this to see how high we get, and I'm really interested to see. I think I'm going to need more weight because they're much stronger than your standard toolbox, that is for sure. The second thing is the DIY nature of it. So you get these in a kit. So if the idea of, you know, your Legos and that sort of stuff strikes fear in your heart, then maybe these aren't for you, but that's okay. I don't mind. But if you like having a bit of a tinker, just like me, and if you're watching this channel, there's a fair chance you do, that's what these are kind of designed for. The idea is you get everything that is perfectly cut. Everything is laser cut. You've got all of your stainless fixtures and fittings, and everything is designed to the 0.5 millimeter. So, and you get that as a kit that you can then watch your own custom DIY how-to video where it shows you how to put together, done by this guy. And you can follow along with a beer. It takes you about half an hour, and you kind of put together your own kit so it looks a little bit like this. The advantage of that is you know exactly how it works. So along the way, you might go, you know what, I think I also want to split this box in half. All of these parts are available. So you can just grab another couple of the extrusions that also fit exactly to spec and fit perfectly. And there you go, you've customized your own box. You might decide you want a full 12 volt setup. I've gone a little out of control here, but you know, that's how we do things on the channel a little bit. And I've got a full sort of command panel here at the front. It gives you the ability to do stuff like that as well. So you can kind of customize to your heart's content. And then the third thing really with this is the modularity. I wanted to design all of this so that it all fits together, and depending on your tub setup, you may have an actual canopy and you're looking to put something in there. Whatever your setup is, the idea is that you just kind of pick the modules that you need for your setup, and they can all work together and are all interchangeable with each other. So all of them will come with their own little brackets. These are the connecting brackets, and you get a set of those for every kit, and that locks it together into one super solid single unit. So I'm grabbing right on the end there, almost tipping the thing over. But you can see that it just locks everything together and turns it into one big unit. Exactly the same way I've been rocking with this guy. That modularity is one of the other big pluses here as well. There are some other designs on the way at the moment. These are the storage bins. So these are the ones that give you that massive storage bin, about 440 by 300, so plenty of space in each of those with a lockable lid. And then the back guy is your overarch, which is that box style that allows you to go crazy in there, installing air compressors and well, same as what I did in the back there. You can go to your heart's content. And this guy could be sealed. If you're running silicone along before you put your panels on, you could fully waterproof that. The thing here, so they're the two at the moment. There is another one called the Big Boy that is coming soon, which is basically a combination of these guys here. Just waiting on stock of those, so keep an eye out on the website if you're more interested in something like that. But that'll come out as well, where it'll just be one enormous drawer. So if you imagine that, or just one big lid. So if you come over here, for example, you come over the top, and instead of opening just one, you'd open this whole tub up. So if you're looking for storing bigger items or even power tools if you're a tradie or something like that, that'll give the option to do that as well. But over time, there are a couple of others that I've got in CAD at the moment or just designing up, particularly if you're still running the roller cover. We've got one that will live down in there. There's a couple of options there coming and a few other things that are on there as well. But once again, the intent is that all of the future modules will be compatible with each other. So ultimately you'll be able to jump on there and just go, yep, one of those, I want that to work with one of these, and so it fits my setup. So that's the intent of that. And then I guess finally, with the whole DIY or supported DIY, if you will, is the customability here, because with our logo plates, these are just 3, but there's about a half a dozen different colors, for example. So if you've got a bit of a theme going, you know, blue obviously is the superior color here. I don't know what gave that away, maybe, but you can customize what you want. So if you do order one of these, the idea is you go, whatever the colors are that I've got listed, maybe you just want black, they're the default, but maybe you want a color to suit your system as well. And you'll see that on the website, so you can pick what color you want. You'll be able to find all the measurements for these as well on the website at the moment, particularly the over arch box that is designed to fit the D-Max and the BT50 arches. So just check the measurements before you pull the trigger on these to make sure that height-wise and what have you, everything's going to fit, particularly if you are running the factory tub liner as well as the roller cover. This may be slightly too tall, so just check that out. You may be looking at different hinges in the future, but make sure you check your measurements so that it suits your application. But yeah, that's the STORMOD. That is the full overview. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like I said, there are a couple other modules on the way. If you've got an idea for a module, also let me know in the comments and we'll get right on it. These are designed to be as user-friendly as possible and ideally help people out with their setup so that they can customize and get exactly what they want. So if there's anything you reckon I really would love storage in this way, let us know in the comments. We'll see what we can do. But that is all for this one, guys. So as always, I hope you have an amazing day and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.